Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be making some sweet and spicy pickles, mostly because I have a friend who brought some cucumbers in, and even though I've been using these for all kinds of stuff so far, I put it in tuna fish, I just had them plain in a salad, but I still have 4 pounds of it left. So I'm going to go ahead and make some sweet and spicy pickles. So for this recipe, obviously it's a bigger recipe. Most people probably wouldn't make this much at once, so you can probably just cut it in half. But again, for 4 pounds of cucumbers, you're going to need 4 cups of white sugar, all right, 6 tablespoons of kosher salt. This happens to be pickling salt specifically. You're going to need 4 cups of white distilled vinegar. I don't have it shown here, but we're also going to need a ½ cup of water. Then I have 2 cloves of fresh garlic. I also have 1 hot chili in the background here. Of course, the more chilies, the hotter it'll be. Then we're going to need 2 teaspoons of whole black peppercorns, 2 teaspoons of celery seed, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and 2 tablespoons of whole mustard seed. Then of course you need a big bowl to mix some stuff in. I'm actually using this. I just bought this. This is like one of those, just cutting blades that has the ridges in it. I don't know the technical term for this, but I just got this at a county fair. There's a woman there who has a bunch of kitchen stuff all the time, and I don't have anything like that. Actually, I want to get it to try to make waffle fries, but this doesn't have a deep enough ridge, so eventually I'll get another one with a real deep one. But I figured this would be perfect for the pickles today. And then, of course, in the background here, I have a fairly large mason jar. All right, since we have, again, 4 pounds of these cucumbers. All right, so the first thing to do is make some room here, and I'm going to cut up all of these cucumbers with this tool. I'll show you that in a second. Cut up my pepper. We're going to throw it in the bowl and, coat it completely with the salt. All right, so now we have a clear cutting board here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our little knife here, I guess, and we're going to go ahead and cut these into, pickled chips. All right, so about, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, just depends on how fat you want them. We'll go ahead and do that right now. And this is nice because these will have little ridges on them, so it seems kind of, extra legit, I guess. All right, nice little chunky pickle chip here. And I'm going to do the same thing with our pepper. I'll start from the bottom here. Make sure to cut all the way through. This might not be necessary with the pepper slices. Probably easier with a regular straight edge here, which I'm actually going to switch to so I don't mangle them. All right, grab my little Victorinox, fantastic blade. And of course we're going to keep all the seeds as well, even though the heat is not really in the seeds, it's in the membrane. Alright, so that's going to be thrown in with the cucumbers. Alright, so they are all cut up. Obviously the one cucumber is massive, so some of my pickle chips will be, the size of your palm. This is more of a normal pickle. But anyway, so the peppers are on the bottom there. We take our kosher salt, in this case pickling salts, and we're going to dump it all on there. And this is all going to get mixed together and tossed. Okay, so everything's coated. Alright, obviously I have a lot here, so I might even put this in 2 bowls so I can toss it easier. And you're just, again, thoroughly coating everything with that salt. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pop this in the refrigerator for anywhere from 3 to 4 hours. And what this is going to do is this is going to draw a lot of the moisture out of the pickles. All right, it's obviously going to salt them as well. All right, so I'm going to continue mixing off camera here to make sure everything is nice and coated. And then, like I said, this is going to pop in the refrigerator 3 to 4 hours, and then I'll come back and show you the next step. All right, so it has been 3 hours. I have my cucumbers and peppers right here. Let's pop this open. I did mix it, I think twice, but basically we've drawn a lot of that liquid out. You can see if I tilt the bowl, how much liquid's actually in there. The next thing you want to do is drain it. So I have a colander here. You're going to rinse this under cold water for several minutes, like 3, 4, or 5 minutes even. You want to get these thoroughly washed. All right, all the salt that we want in these pickles are inside the cucumbers. All right, so you want to wash out all that excess. In the meantime, while I'm rinsing that, in a pot. We're going to bring on the heat. We're going to add everything else. So we have all of our vinegar. I have our water here, our sugar, and all of our spices. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. I'll be right back. All right, so in the background I still have that water running over our cucumbers. There's all the vinegar. And we have our water. Okay. And we have all of our sugar. It's a lot of sugar here. And then we have all of our spices, including our garlic. Alright, so what we want to do is kind of meld these flavors together. So I'm going to go ahead and whisk this together. And as we're bringing the heat up, we want to cook this about 2 to 3 minutes. And again, it's just combining all these flavors. Of course, in this case, we want to make sure that our sugar completely dissolves. Once this is all heated up, we're going to go ahead and put all of our cucumbers and our peppers inside of our liquid. Then we're going to bring up the heat as much as possible until it gets to a simmer, like right before boiling point. Shut it off and you're done. You let it fully cool and then you throw it in the jar. Alright, so our brine is nice and warm. We're going to go ahead and add all the cucumbers in there. Alright, and the peppers. We're going to mix them in. Okay, now we're just going to turn the heat up a little bit. And again, we're going to wait for this to simmer. I want to say at least, 5 minutes or so, but do not get it to a boiling point. You just want those little bit of bubbles around the edge, a little agitation, so it's nice and hot. All right, so that was the 5-minute simmer. You can see we're getting those bubbles coming up. So heat just got shut off. Now I'm going to transfer this into the bowl just to cool off. Come back in about a half an hour or so, and this should be good to go. All right, so I let this sit for a half an hour, and I thought it was cool enough. I don't know if you can see the heat coming off of the brine there. This thing is screaming hot. Like I can almost barely touch this jar. So I was a little concerned with this maybe cracking or breaking. But anyway, once I filled this jar, I used about half of the brine. So half of the brine is not going to be used. I'm going to let this fully cool, and when it's all done, I'll kind of show you, shake it up a little bit. But it's definitely going to take a while to cool down, maybe another half an hour, 40 minutes or something. All right, so everything is all done, finally actually cooled. Cooled to the point where this is just, barely warm. It's not actually chilled, which of course I like, pickles cold. But yeah, it came out fantastic. I'm actually really surprised. This is really straightforward, easy recipe. This is an altered version of someone else's recipe, and I have to give it a thumbs up. Now, as far as heat, because I did try one of these. Actually, let me try another one for you. Do a little taste test here. Alright, looking good, looks like a pickle. So that turmeric really gives it that color. So still warm, which again is a little weird. I like cold pickles, but here we go. It's really good. It's probably on the same sweetness level as a regular bread and butter pickle, but that one hot chili just gave it a little bit of something. It's not even really, it's not burning in the throat or really even burning, like it's not a lingering burn. You could just tell that it's supposed to be spicy. So it's very mild in that sense, which means that more people can enjoy it. Now I'm going to bring this jar when I have a little family get together. We're having one last kind of, see everyone before summer's over and the kids go back to school and stuff. And this will be my contribution to dinner. I'll have a big old jar of pickles. Maybe we'll do a barbecue since it's the end of summer. And what's nice is that everyone could try this. You know what I mean? It's not going to be too spicy for my niece. My nephew definitely doesn't want pickles at this point. He's still kind of picky what he eats. But family members, they're going to be totally fine with the heat. Even Christina, who absolutely hates hot stuff, I'll see what she thinks of it. But yeah, that's it. They came out great. So of course you can alter the heat, which is very nice. Even after the fact here, I could probably put in, more, even though it wasn't pickled, the peppers wouldn't be pickled. It would add more spice if I wanted to put more in there. But honestly, like I said, I think it's totally fine. There's barely a burn there, but you can tell it's supposed to be spicy. You do get a little bit of that pepper flavor, which is nice. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I will do more of these cooking videos kind of here and there. This just popped up, like I said, because I got those cucumbers. I thought that was really nice. And I thought, hey, why don't I just make some pickles, you know? And I liked how they came out. So that's all. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.